All right. Testing the mic. Oh. One second. All right, that's better. Well, greetings and salutations once more, and my model is not responding. Okay, how's this? No, that's still not working. Okay. And now it's responding too much. I don't know where this ambient noise is coming from. Give me one moment, folks. Okay, how's that? Testing one more time. All right, that's better. Sorry about that. As I was saying, greetings and salutations, new and returning viewers. Gene the Revenant here, former aspiring conqueror, and now prisoner inside of a vault. I spend my time playing old games and occasionally watching old movies. And today's old game is a return to Resident Evil 1. I've been playing the Chris side of the game for some time now. I tried continuing a couple weeks ago, but there were some frustrating connection issues. Luckily, it does not seem that I'm having that sort of trouble this week, so I think it's time to continue. One of the troubles I've been having with this game is just navigating around the zombies rather than just using up all of my ammo. So my plan is primarily to just get reacquainted with controls and practice running around them. I may have to, I may wind up having to reload from a save point several times because I don't expect this to go cleanly for a little while at first. But that is enough chit-chat. Let us continue. Oh yeah, I forgot I left that on. Oh, plus side, this just means it's already ready. All right. Okay. Right, okay, so the, definitely prefer the buttons over the joystick. I have the sword key, bullets. I don't quite recall what my current objective was. Let's see, still another locked door. I've gotten through almost the whole first floor, left side. Still a few locked portions. Oh yes, now I recall. I think I was leaving Rebecca to play the piano. Yes. Alright, let's deposit this typewriter ribbon and see how well I can do. And failing right away. Well, that went poorly. So I'm just doing this so that I don't embarrass myself too quickly. And because I need the practice. Yes. Hold on 1 second. I don't think the sensitivity of these things is still quite right. How's that? Okay, I think that's better.
Resident evil.
Brr. Not today.
Chris! Chris! You like it?
Probably putting a little more impact onto a few of those keys than is necessary, but still, he's doing pretty well.
Oh, that was great.
And there we go.
What is that?
Does it show up on the map? Kind of. A gold emblem. Yes, I will. Oh. Okay, never mind. I actually need the other emblem first. Those are herbs that... Oh, shoot. I didn't want to do that. And stay right there for now. Nope. Oh, just go around the corner. There we go. That's better. Practice makes perfect. You know, considering how much of a challenge the controls are, I may just skip games 2 and 3 and move straight on to Resident Evil 4 after this. The first-person POV is going to be a welcome change of pace. And the door goes down. I am no stranger to the old switcheroo tactic. Is it possible to push this out of the way? Oh. Yeah, I guess that's all. Can I not speak to her?
Chris, are you all right?
Well, that takes care of that bit of dialogue. Off to the dining room. Yeah, this one... Okay. Ah, there we go. have we here? Hmm. Sword. The shield key. Did I run into any shield rooms? One is blocked from the other side. I haven't seen that one in the corner, and I think that one that's in that sort of middle spot may be an armor key area. Going to take a look at the second floor left wing. Is right, there was nothing down that little side passage. So there is one room. No, I think I need a security code and a special. Probably a security code and I think some other MacGuffin for that one room. There is one place I would like to explore first, though. I think one spot where I think it would be worth it to actually use up some of my ammo. Okay, that one's an armor key door. This key is useless now. Discard it. Sure, might as well free up some inventory space. Onward, ever onward. Yes. Ow. How badly did that hurt me? Okay. Yeah, that was frustrating. Really needed to push that desk the other way. I'm just gonna leave and come back in. They even put that there. Two, 3, 4. Okay. I think I've got the number on these things now. Okay, what do we have? Oh, excellent. Yeesh. Yes, there's plenty of creepy stuff. Hmm. Oh, hello. Excellent. Okay, so that's going to need some armor. Oh, excuse me. Ah, I thought there was a door here. Bathtub is filled with muddy water. Will you unplug it? Yes, yes I will. Absolutely filthy. None of the rooms in my vault have that kind of standing water. Okay, another small key. I beg to differ. Toilets are very useful. Hmm. I could examine that painting. No, not much option except to keep scouring the hallways. And now, what have we here? A tapestry. Nothing unusual. An urn with a beautiful picture on it. Nothing unusual. Alright, so that shotgun, if I recall properly... If I recall properly, I actually need to find a broken shotgun to place here. Otherwise, otherwise there's a trap that I can't get out because Chris is not the master of unlocking in this game. So I think I'll leave that for now. I'll just have to come back later. Actually, wait. I don't think Jill picked the lock on her way out. I think it was Barry who came in to save her. Yes. Room, in the room, get in the room. Ah, doggone it. Go. Okay, I found another safe room. Well, I didn't want to go using up these healing items so quickly, but... Up here... Chemical. Burning tools. Nothing useful. I'm not going to save right now because I don't have very many ribbons. And don't kill him. Ah, or him. 3, 4, 5. Number key. Ah, get away. And dead. Right. Okay, I should have just spent more time exploring the first floor. Well. Or maybe at least shot them. Yes. Well, time to backtrack a bit. Well, that's how these old games go. You either improve or you spend a lot of time replaying. No, you stupid. I'm never going to get used to the camera angle in this game. I did not enjoy that. Hmm.
Chris! Chris!
Well, time to listen to this again. Not so bad, I suppose.
You like it?
Right, Moonlight Sonata. That is what that is the name of this piece. I did used to play the piano once upon a time, but it has been...
Oh, that was great.
stopped many years ago. I don't recall whether or not I actually got the sheet
What
music
is
for Moonlight
that?
Sonata. Well, something to ponder for another time.
Chris, are you all right?
You know, not quite sure whether or not it was worth it to have you leave the room, since leaving you there would have at least meant I could get some heals. Oh well. Sometimes we just have to live with the decisions we've made. Alright, I believe that one dark room over there is actually where the plant is, so I think I do need to get that chemical. I don't like the thought of using up some of these bullets, but I don't quite have the luxury of choosing. Especially when those hallways start getting slimmer and slimmer. Discard it, and once again, we want to save some inventory space. Okay, that was 6 shots. It's hard to believe that they would put a movable shelf there without any actual without any items under it of some sort. Still nothing. Oh well. Six. I think I used up fewer bullets this time. All right. I think that clip was about the only thing worth grabbing in this hallway. All right. A carving of an armor. Let's get that little key. Nothing else here. Alright, I may have to, I think I may actually have to use some bullets here. Okay, so that room led... Right, this room led to the shotgun. But that's not something I can really get right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's already dead. Two, three. Ah. Oh, well, that guy went down pretty quickly. Hmm. Alright, I thought there might be more ink cartridges here, but I was incorrect. Alright, let us put one key. Alright. Okay, so I need to make my way back to the other safe room. You know what? Come to think of it, it would probably be faster for me. Then again, I'd probably make it all the way back around to the other, back to the far side, and get into the plant, and just go straight to the plant room rather than risk running through the, running to the save room first. Alright, let's do that. Okay, that is herbicide. Alright, good. I was worried there for a little bit that... I was worried that it was probably going to be some other item, and I would have to wait to kill the plant later. But, if I have this in my inventory now, then... I can at least take care of one threat. Okay, that needs a helmet key. Yep. It does feel good to open up a few more passages now. I hope I can find some more ink ribbons, though. I don't like having to... I do not like having to play it safe with my saves. No pun intended. Alright, so I need to go straight down to the end of the passageway. Going to be a zombie immediately to the left. So I've hit the end. I might be able to... Nope. Spot. I may be able to just run around him rather than risk losing more bullets. Not today. Oh, shoot! Nope. That is frustrating. Wait, can I get into this room? Grief. Shield key is going to have to start pulling its weight for some time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7. Okay, he's down. Given how narrow the passage was, I'd say that that was worth the expenditure of bullets. Big ugly plant there. Gold pump. Water seems to be sent from here. Lid is open. Let's put something in. Red is good, right? Not for him. Oh wow, we've got a cornucopia of herbs right there. And which key is this? Oh, the armor key. Good. So since the way is clear, I do have a good source of herbs now. Now I can heal myself. I should be able to heal myself up to full. Yeah, might as well. Let's mix one of these red herbs. I believe... Okay, red herb. It's a local herb. Now, I don't remember if it works the same as in Resident Evil 4, but if memory does serve me right, combining the red with the green just makes it a more potent healing agent. Alright. Now that I've got the armor key, there are a couple more doors I can open up. I need to remember that I do have more herbs here. Oh, there's one more door I can open. It would be nice if it was a room that held more bullets. Ah, and there's the old shotgun. Nothing else here? Desk is locked. Okay, I'm gonna need one of those small keys then. Oh, more ammo. That is always nice. Alright, I know where to use the broken shotgun. Swap out the shotgun. I like to keep it in the save room because I don't quite need something with that sort of firepower just yet. Especially since shotgun shells are going to be at a premium for a good long while. Hope the audio is coming through clearly for viewers. It's a bit quiet for me. I mean, no, it's actually not that quiet for me. It's coming through clearly for me. I just hope it's that's the same for anyone watching the VOD. I think this was a helmet. No, it wasn't. Okay. Let's not go through that door yet. No, I shouldn't have opened it just yet. I could have left it for an exploration spot earlier. Okay, that door right there was the place with the bathtub. Oh, rats. Okay, that's frustrating. Not a problem. The safety room is close by. Actually, there's a door nearby. I don't recall if it was another helmet or armor door. Okay, that's a helmet door. Alright, I remember this one. I'll have to come back to it later because I do not have the inventory space. I'll deal with you some other time, zombie. Field key can go in there for now. Time to get me a shotgun. Yes. But before that, about halfway through the stream, so I'm going to take this opportunity to stand up and stretch. Rigor mortis is rather frustrating. Yeah. This dried up carcass needs to stay limber somehow. Excuse me. Yeah, was this the right one? Yes, yes it was. Yes, I will. It's too dangerous to fire. Does it have another use? Excellent job with your spell checking there, folks. Ah, well, nobody's perfect. Remington M870, a pump-action shotgun. Now, I do know that a good headshot from one of those will get rid of a zombie in one hit. Okay, nothing left. Nothing nothing else to grab here. Yes, now I recall. So I need to grab a small key. And then... Actually, I've got an inventory space open. It'd be a bad idea to run through that painting puzzle that's over here. Nope. Where's my pencil? Picture is entitled From Cradle to Grave. Now, the birds shouldn't bother you until... Okay, tired middle-aged man. The birds should leave you alone unless you get the order wrong. There's a switch below. Will you push it? No. A picture of a newborn baby. Young man. Yeah. Infant. That's probably the second one. Lively boy. That's probably the third one. Bold-looking old man. Yes. Picture is entitled The End of Life. No. Okay, so I've got the newborn baby, infant, lively boy, young man is probably 4, tired middle-aged man would be 5, old man would be 6, and then come back here to the end of life. As I recall, there was no switch for this one, was there? Okay, young man, do not want that one just yet. Infant, here we go. I think the next one around here is this lively boy. Yes, that is the third one. And this was the young man, isn't it? Yes, that's it. And next up would be the tired middle-aged man. What's this one? Tired middle-aged man. Also the appearance my character had in Chronos Before the Ashes by the time I finally beat the game. It feels so long ago. That I went through so many... I burnt up so many years of my character's life to finish. Oh well, let's not dwell on it. Okay, tired middle-aged man. Next up, the bold old man. Another crest. Time to get the heck out of this room. No, not today, Mr. Zombie. And this crest can go with the others. I'm making surprisingly good progress. I guess a trial death or two is probably an important part of the learning process. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. Let's put the shotgun in here. Take that small key. Right, I need the helmet key to get into that neighboring room. And I think it's the armor key to get into that little patch of rooms that's near the lobby. Well, I'm only here to use the small key right now. If I can't find any more ink ribbons this session, I may have to actually look them up. I know relying on a walkthrough for a live stream of a game maybe a bit of a faux pas, but well, sometimes you just have to do what's necessary. so there was the shotgun. I got the bathtub key. There's that little wraparound passageway that I'll have to come back to later. That door is unlocked. Come back this way later. Not running anymore. Well, that just makes it easier to catch. Eh? Eh? Well, I thought it was funny. Oh good, I got the right room. Oh, shotgun shells. Excellent. Okay, I can go deposit those in the safe room on the other side and explore more of the first floor. Much as I like to hold on to my bullets here, I think it was probably worth the use. I think it was probably worth a few of them to ensure safe passage to at least one safety room. I do have to... It is a bit of a hike to get around the first floor to everything I need, but I would rather go through that than keep dying repeatedly, especially when I only have one more ink ribbon in current supply. Right, that is the correct passage. I stack those. Oh, good. Let's go take a look at that wraparound passageway. If it's just dogs, then a few bullets will, I think it'll be worth a few bullets to get rid of them. Zombie dogs, that is. Bit of an empty stream tonight. Ah, well. Can't draw a crowd on every night of the week. Oh, more herbs. And some sort of oven. A rusty boiler. Nothing strange. What sort of herbs do we have here? Not right now. Actually, you know what I should do is stock up on these, since I've got a way back to the save room. Yes, that is exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, shoot! Well, better wrap up one loose end first. Okay. Gotta use up a few more bullets for that, but again, I think the herbs I gather are going to be worth the cost. I'm not looking forward to portioning out the bullets for the zombies upstairs, though. Let's go practice herbology. It always takes me a little while to get back to relearn the controls for this, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. At least for basic exploration. Having to deal with actual zombies, especially in tight quarters like this, is a bit of a pain. Especially when you have to be careful with your bullets. Nothing in the barrels, which is... Nothing in the barrels or the boiler, which is a little bit odd. Back and forth and back and forth. I know it might seem tedious, but if I can get a well-stocked safe room by the end of this stream, or by the end of tonight's stream, I will consider it worth the tedium. And I'll be in an excellent place to start scouring for more supplies to start next stream by scouring for more key items. Excuse me again. And let's just get that one last herb. I have seen at least one... I did play through this once a long time ago, and I have seen at least one playthrough where somebody did a knife-only run. My word, some people have a real skill for this game. Skill that I do not have. I hope the dogs don't respawn here. That would be irritating. All right. Right, that was the door that, or that was the room that leads to the shotgun. And if memory serves me right, that long corridor to the end is where you need to put all 4 crests to open up the next segment of the game. But I would like to scour the mansion as thoroughly as I can before I proceed much further. Especially since I have to deal with hunters once the next portion opens up. And I still need to find more ink ribbons. I'm glad I've got a bunch of slots there. run back to where the plant was. I should have enough inventory space, immediate inventory space, to pick up the remaining red and green herbs from that room. Yeah, remember to stay hydrated, folks. Much as I enjoy doing older games on this channel, I think I would like to start doing some streams of Abiotic Factor. That one, I started playing that on my own recently, and it's very easy to get lost in it. As much fun as I've been having with it solo, I think I'd rather finish, or I think I'd rather use it as a... I think it'd be fun to stream it for an audience. Wasn't anything else around this side, was there? Oh wow. It was packed. Okay, well let's dump these and come back for that one. I know there's a safety room that's essentially right around the corner, but I don't mind taking the long way around if it means I can dodge a few of the zombies. Especially since there are 3 of them, and I would probably wind up wasting all of my bullets to get rid of them. Okay, and there's one more to grab from that room. Back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, the winding passages here aren't too different from the ones in my vault. There are a lot more decorations and furnishings, though. Some of us don't get to have luxuries like wallpaper. Now, if I were playing, now if this had a first-person perspective, I probably wouldn't be making such a big deal, or I probably wouldn't prioritize so much back and forth, stalking, restocking, and taking scenic routes. But the way the camera, or the way the controls work with the shifting camera angles, does tend to does provide an incentive for a bit more caution in your gameplay. It's very easy to run into an enemy you're trying to avoid. I think that's everything. There's are more herbs in the flower bed here, are there? We have herbs, 2 mansion keys. Shotgun's in here, and I've got a small key. Hmm. I'm just going to check one thing real quickly. Hmm. Well. Oh, wait. I'm just doing a little bit of checking on my end. Interesting. All right, I think I found a spot where I can get some more ink ribbons, so I'm going to try for that before I finish up here. All right, so I do have... I'm going to grab my extra keys. Okay, armor key, field key. OBS shows a concurrent viewer. Hello to the stream. Doing a little bit of running around here in Resident Evil. Don't have much left that I'm going to do, just hunting for some more ink ribbons. There we go. If the next rooms seem a little too dangerous, then I'll just have to retreat and save it for next time. Don't do that. No, I don't want to do that. A little bit through here. Well, hello, hello. Yes, I will. Thank you. Yes, there might be something in that direction, but the end of the hall, but there might also not be. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Bingo. More herbs. Major. Nothing major. Nothing special. Alright, time to take these back to the save room, and that'll probably be a good stopping point. See once more. Couple of views. I don't think they showed up on the YouTube side. Alright, let's go ahead and use this one to save, and it's a few minutes early, but this is probably going to be a good stopping point. All right, that was actually some pretty good progress for this session. Nearly the entire first floor has been opened up, with, I think, the exception of that one door. But that requires a special key, and you don't get that until the end of the game, if memory serves. Well, let's head back to the vault. All right, had a little bit of a rough start at the start, but I think I managed to adapt in a fairly reasonable amount of time, and like I said, good progress this time. As for immediate plans, tomorrow will be another stream, same time as this evening, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be continuing my work in Batman Arkham Asylum. And this Friday, I do have another video scheduled to come out in the morning. And that will conclude the Halloween month for me. I need to spend some time looking over previous games. I have several that I started that I need to finish for this channel. And I will be coming up with an agenda for November streams. I don't have any more movie overviews planned right now. Video production has me. I got a little bit burnt out on video production, and I'm not too eager to jump back into writing and editing just yet. I do have a few other lengthy items on my to-do list that I need to take care of. And I'd also like to spend some time getting back into sketching. I may also go back to, I do also have a lengthy queue of books that I need to read through. Maybe I'll do a few videos on the written texts within my vault. But that is all speculative. Any other plans that I come up with, I will make sure to post on my Twitter account. I'm still not a big fan of calling it X. But that will be all for now. You can look at my other videos here on my YouTube channel, or you can check my Twitter profile for any updates. And videos are also on the Green website. You'll see the link for that once again on my bio here and on Twitter. I think I have it linked on Twitter. Well, in any event, that will be enough for this evening. Those of you who stopped in live, those of you watching the VOD, I thank you very much for spending your time here. Any support you'd like to throw the channel is going to be very much appreciated. And until we meet again, I will bid you all a very fond, hold on, where's they? Okay. Very fond adieu.